Michael Jackson often cited Smile as his favorite song. It was intended to be the seventh and final single from the History album. The cover art was finalized, CDs and vinyls were pressed, and then just days before its release in early 1998, everything stopped. Most of the copies were recalled and destroyed. Today, with so few in existence, holding an original copy of Smile can make you a few $1,000s richer. But why was it canceled? To understand this song, we have to understand Michael's connection to its composer, Charlie Chaplin. This wasn't just a cover song for Michael, it was a tribute to his idol. His fascination went deep. He watched and studied all his films, read the biographies, and had been sketching Chaplin since he was 9 years old. Photographer Bob Holland recalls one time in 1978 when Michael showed up to the studio dressed as the Little Tramp from head to toe, jamming to Don't Stop Till You Get Enough in full costume.
There we are, that's Michael. Michael had just been doing a photo shoot as a Charlie Chaplin character, and he came to the studio still in his Charlie Chaplin outfit, and he and I and Quincy did these photos.
People like Chaplin, I mean, God, how could you not admire his genius? He was the king of pathos. I mean, he knew how to touch your heart, and he knew how to make you laugh and cry at the same time. I mean, he was the master of that. And I find some of that in what I do. I relate to him. I sometimes feel like I am him.
The song Smile itself comes from the 1936 film Modern Times. It plays during the final scene where the tramp and his partner, after endless hardship, just walk toward the horizon. It is joyful and painful at the same time. The music was composed by Chaplin himself. Songwriters John Turner and Jeffrey Parsons later gave it lyrics and a title. It was first sung by Nat King Cole in the mid-50s. The idea to record Smile came about in 1994 when Michael and producer David Foster were at the piano discussing their all-time favorite songs.
But it was, I think, I heard Michael say several times that Smile was Michael's favorite song.
Fast forward to March 29, 1995, the Hit Factory in New York City. With the Philharmonic Orchestra in the room, both Smile and Childhood were recorded on the same day. Usually, singers record their vocals separately, safe in a booth, long after the band has gone home, but not this time. Michael sang live with the orchestra with a direct view on the conductor.
Have you seen my childhood? Lovely. If you do give those cues like that for me as well, it'd be great. Yes, lovely. Help me in that way.
According to Rob Hoffman during the first take, Michael just about knocked them out of their chairs.
That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? Can't you see that life is still worthwhile if you just
Bruce Swedien recalls that during the recording, the entire orchestra had been listening to Michael sing through their individual headphones. When Michael walked out in the studio to meet the orchestra, they all stood up and gave him a standing ovation. They tapped their bows against their music stands as loud as they could, the ultimate sign of respect from classical musicians. Michael insisted on recording his vocals again the next day. He eventually did 14 takes, but ended up using the very first one. The single was slated for release on December 28, 1997. The perfect closing note to the history era. The artwork paid homage to Charlie Chaplin's 1921 film, The Kid. Copies were already being pressed, and then, silence. The release was scrapped at the last minute, with most copies being withdrawn and destroyed. The most common theory is that Michael had planned a music video where he would reprise the Tramp character. But there were two major obstacles. First, the Chaplin estate reportedly didn't want the character reinterpreted in a music video format. Second was the budget. Michael wanted nearly $2 million for the video. Sony refused, fearing they wouldn't recoup the money on a ballad single at the end of an album cycle. In late 1997, Michael was also supposed to perform Smile on the popular German TV show Wetten, dass, but canceled it last minute due to personal reasons. With no music video or the live performance, Sony most likely did not see Smile as a commercially successful song. We actually know how Michael felt about this. In a rare 1998 interview with the fan magazine Black and White, Michael, while looking through it, sees a picture of the Smile single cover and asks the interviewer whether it came out in Europe. No, the single has been canceled. It never came out. Did you want it to come out? Michael answers visibly frustrated. Sure, Sony should have had that single come out. It was one of the first public signs that things weren't smooth between Michael and Sony. In the end, most copies were recalled and destroyed. A few slipped out in the UK, South Africa, and the Netherlands, making it one of the rarest MJ collectibles. The record ends with Michael laughing, humming, and whistling. After the anger of Scream and all the noise around History album, he leaves something simple and human. Reviewers praised how real the performance felt, right down to the last breath. It was the best tribute he could have given his hero.